If you're a big swim team and you like to order a lot of gear, maybe you ought to check out Swim Outlet Team Division for these reasons. Swim teams receive a 10% discount on bulk orders. Swim teams or organizations get an 8% commission on referred sales. You'll also like their customization services, which is affordable and available at all times during the year for all team gear. With over 50,000 items in stock, you can get most anything you want. Swim Outlet Team Division. You need to try it out. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome everybody to the Morning Swim Show for this Wednesday, October 30th, 2013. I'm your host, Jeff Cummings. Today in the Finis Monitor, we're going to talk to someone who's could do quite well in Division II swimming in the next 4 years. Matt Josa is now a freshman at Queens University in Charlotte, North Carolina, and that's where he joins us now via Skype. Matt, good to see you. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. How's everything out there in Charlotte?
I'm loving it. It's great weather. It's pretty chilly, but it's really nice.
Now, were you born and raised in Charlotte?
I was actually born in Texas, but I lived here since I was 3. So you could say I was born and raised.
Okay. And now you're going to Queens University in Charlotte. I guess it's safe to say you really like Charlotte.
I really love it, yeah. I guess I couldn't get away from it.
You think you might end up living there the rest of your life, or at least for a good length of your adulthood?
That's definitely a possibility. I really wouldn't be surprised. It's so beautiful here.
Well, what were some of the primary factors that convinced you that you wanted to go to Queens, which is a Division II school? Because obviously your times are good enough that you could be very competitive at Division I as well.
Yeah. I get this question a lot, but I definitely think it has a lot to do with, I guess, all the tools around. I get to utilize somewhat Team Elite sometimes, and as well as Jeff Dugdale is a great coach. He's a visionary. He knows a lot about the sport. Also, Queens is a small school and provides opportunity for me to get to know my teachers rather than just being one in the crowd. And, that way I feel more educated in that way. It's more personal experience at Queens. It's a beautiful campus.
Was there a point where you had considered going to Division I school?
Yeah, Queens is actually the only Division II school I considered, mostly because it was really close to home and could go home and see my parents if I wanted. But I was considering 4 or 5 other D1 schools.
Well, let's talk about the academics first. You talked about it being such a small school, you could really get attention paid to you by your teachers. Do you know what you plan to study there right now?
I'm undecided, or fun-decided, as they call it.
Undecided, I like that.
But I'm considering political science and/or business.
Okay, that's pretty good majors. Any kind of career goals in mind?
We'll see. Business you can do a lot with, so that's just something that I would definitely not mind getting. And then political science, I'm just really interested in politics, so then we'll see where that goes possibly.
Well, graduation is a long way away, so enjoy your fun declared major for now.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the swimming part of it. You swam or represented Swim Mac Carolina when you were in high school. So Jeff Dugdale's also one of the coaches at Swim Mac. Did the two of you ever interact much? Was he one of your coaches for a good deal of time?
He was not one of my coaches, but there was an occasional hi once in a while. And in the summer, he was allowed to coach me. Well, not coach me, but he just was on the deck. So I had met him previously and really liked him. He's just very encouraging and inspiring.
So it seems like, now that you're going to be working there at Queens with Jeff, it seems like the transition has been pretty smooth for you, because with him working with Swim Mac, all the ideals from that team seem to be spilling over to Queens. Is that the case for you?
I definitely think so. I mean, it's just been a very easy transition for me, and especially being that I'm so close to him.
Well, you've had a pretty good start to your season so far. I want to talk specifically about the meet last weekend, the Royals Invite. Really good in-season swims, 139, the 200 free, 149, 200 IM. Didn't get to see you swim the 100 fly, which I guess is your best event, but that's okay. We'll be patient and wait to see you crank out something really special than that. Tell us about how you swam last weekend. What did you think?
I was very pleased with it. I was running a fever, so to be honest, I wasn't expecting too much. So I was taking antibiotics and was very blessed to swim that fast. So when I did pop out the freestyle time, the IF time, I was just very, very happy. I can definitely say I was very determined to swim well, even though under conditions.
And you got to swim against Ryan Lochte in that 200 IM. Was that extra motivation for you, or did you kind of block him out a little bit?
A little extra motivation. You know, it was pretty cool to swim against him in front of my school. And that's definitely a little bit, that's motivation right there. But you know, I also need to swim my own race and get used to swimming against people like that as well. So if I don't get used to it now, then how am I supposed to?
So these times, first of all, with having a fever and being on medication, you've got to feel really good about where your season's going.
Yeah, very, very pleased. I mean, yeah, well, hopefully NC2As will be a lot of fun.
Well, tell me about how the Queens team as a whole is. What's your perspective on how the team is working so far this season, getting ready for NCAA championships?
Very, very hard. We're working very, very hard. We have great communication, and it's just a great team atmosphere. We've bonded so much over the past few weeks, and they're like my second family.
Well, it's obviously becoming a good choice for you. Not to say that anybody should help you, make you doubt that choice, but it seems like you're really happy with the choice that you made.
Very, very happy, definitely.
Well, you came right off of Junior Worlds right into college. I would imagine you were very happy with what you did. You got a bronze medal in that 100 fly, tied with Justin Lynch. When the two of you saw your time, what was the reaction knowing that the two of you were both going to be standing on that bronze medal stand?
I think, to be honest, I think we were both very grateful to medal, being that we both didn't really have that great of a race. But, it was pretty cool to share a podium with a fellow American athlete. I know he felt the same way, so it was definitely very cool. So, especially to have both of us at the same podium.
That competition at Junior Worlds was really fast. Were you guys expecting it to be such a fast meet, or did you even have any expectations at all?
I think we were expecting it to be around there. We were hoping to go a little faster than we did, obviously, but sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. But it wasn't a surprise.
Well, what do you take away from that meet that you're going to be using going forward to the next long course season?
I can say that immediately after the meet, I was ready to train again, and what I took from it was a lot of fire and passion for the sport, and something I needed, something I hadn't had in a while. So when I came back, I was just ready to go, and I was definitely inspired by it.
Well, you guys have been doing really well at Swim Mac Carolina. You had been swimming really fast, were part of some national age group record-setting relays. From what it sounds like, were you just kind of on the verge of having a little bit of a burnout?
No, not necessarily. I just, I guess what I was saying is just sometimes swimming gets a little dull. Sometimes you just need something to spark your interest again. And I definitely feel like me going to that meet helped me. It was a career booster, and it just it gave me a lot. It just reignited my passion and fire again. So.
Okay. Man, I'm seeing behind you some movement under the blankets there. I know it's close to Halloween. I don't know if you have like a haunted bed or something like that.
Oh, that's my roommate, Devin. He's trying to take a nap.
Okay. Well, I'm very happy he's able to kind of be quiet a little bit, not snore. And then also on your left shoulder there, I see an amplifier. Are you a guitar player or something like that?
I do. I play guitar. I sing and I play drums as well.
Well, we're just finding so much hidden talent among a lot of these swimmers. We've had so many people who have told us they're musicians. Where did you get started with playing guitar and getting involved in music?
I first got a guitar when I was 14, but I originally started with piano when I was younger, and then moved to bass guitar, and found that just not interesting enough. So got a guitar, and I've been playing ever since. And I love it.
Well, maybe we'll have to get you back on the Morning Swim Show when you're ready and prepared and have to jam for us. We've got a lot of musicians. We're trying to get them all together and just maybe have some big USA Swimming National Team band going or something like
that. We could all jam over Skype or something.
That would be fun. That would be fun. Well, Matt, before we let you go, I know you got classes and everything. We want to submit you to the final 5. These are 5 questions we ask all of our guests and get to know them a little bit better. So first question is, as an IMer, this might be right up your alley. If you could change the order of strokes in the IM, how would you change it?
Ooh. Definitely would keep fly first, being that would be the most fatiguing at the end if I were to switch it. I think I would move fly breast back free. I think I'd do something like that, being that breaststroke can be a little bit of a challenge sometimes going through.
Okay. What's a career you would most like to try?
Wow, that's a great question. I think possibly a musician. I don't know, maybe a race car driver. That'd be pretty cool. Or I don't know. That's a difficult question.
Well, those are 2 pretty good careers. On the flip side of that, what's a career you would not like to try?
Ooh, something like out of dirty jobs. I don't know. Maybe farming, something along those lines.
Okay. If you could change or add any rule in the swimming rule book, what would it be?
I think that breaststroke, they should let you take as many dolphin kicks as you want. I think that'd be pretty nice.
Well, okay. All right. So you're one of those people. All right. I see.
No.
Well, you're talking to a breaststroker, so you're not going to get a excited response. But I understand it. I understand. As a butterfly, that would be your response.
Yeah.
Last question, Matt. Where do you most like to go on vacation?
Oh, definitely the beach. Could not live without it.
Any particular beach in mind?
Usually I go to Myrtle Beach or North Myrtle Beach, which is down in South Carolina, but I'd definitely love to go to the Island Beach. That'd be very, very nice.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you're right on the coast, so I'm sure there's a lot of beaches for you.
Yeah.
Well, Matt, thank you so much for joining us today. Sounds like you're off to a great start there at Queens, and we're looking forward to seeing how things progress for you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Have fun.
Nice talking to you.
All right, so that's going to wrap it up for today's edition of the Morning Swim Show. As always, we invite you to join us on swimmingworld.com for all the latest news in aquatic sports, and follow us on Facebook, and like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter. I'm Jeff Cummings. Thanks for watching.